Sorry, it took me a second. I was dealing with some YouTube stuff. So it took me a second. But I'm here now. So if you guys didn't know, yesterday, for some reason, you guys decided you wanted to really see my smut collection. I don't know why. But you decided you guys wanted to see that. And for legal reasons, I want you guys to know I have taken out all of my manga. The manga is not allowed to be seen, but if we reach a different sub goal, if we reach another sub goal today, I will do a stream tomorrow where I show you guys my smut manga. Okay? Okay? But this is just gonna be literature. Regular books. Okay? I'm gonna explain them. So you're blaming it on us? You guys are the ones who paid for it. I didn't think you guys would actually be interested in that. The Dojin Degen collection? How much? 69 subs. 69 subs today, and you guys get it. Anyway, hi Slimekin, hi Anton, hi Pap, hi Asuka, hi Zero. 1 sub? You know, 70 subs now because he said that. Every time Pap says something stupid, I add 1 sub to it. I was like, Kenka, the funny thing is that you admit you own smut and a collection of it. Yeesh. Yeah! What's wrong with that? You know, most women do. Not like you guys would know. You guys have never talked to a woman before. More smut? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm traumatized from some of the stuff I bought. 79, you have a deal? Okay, Slimekin Slippa says 79 subs. And it's a deal. I didn't say anything stupid. Yeah, you did. Every time you open your mouth. Anyway, today's stream won't be super long. I'm not planning on it to be super long. I just wanted to show you guys off my books. And then honestly, that might be it. Like I said, not a super long stream. Honestly, I could see it going like an hour at most. But then I will be taking off tomorrow because tomorrow is Friday. But I will be back on Saturday for stream. Saturday and Sunday there'll be streams. I'm just taking off tomorrow because that's my normal day off from stream because I have work. Yeah, today's just not very long. To be honest, I didn't know what to stream today, so that's why it's a short day. There are games I wanted, but I ended up just not playing, like buying them. Because they're expensive. Like, I really wanted to get that new game that came out, the Rune Factory game. But that shit's expensive. Expensive, bro. It's 60 bucks. It's 60 bucks. So I didn't get it. I can't stay long anyway. So perfect. I have a date tonight. Wish me luck. You have a date tonight? I'm proud of you. Have you considered Throne? I have stuff on Throne. No one ever uses it though, unless they're buying me cosplay. No one really uses Throne. Also, I don't think you can add stuff on Steam to Throne, can you? I don't think you can. Let me check. How do I check this? How do I check this? Let's see. Can I add stuff on Steam? No. Well, yeah, you can, but it's better to probably just do it the other way. So if you guys want to buy me the game, you guys can donate! Exclamation point donation or something. Exclamation point donate. You miss me? Hi, Blizz! They have Steam gift cards. It costs more money to do that rather than just like donating, in my opinion. Oh no, because you were late. Yeah, whatever chat said. No, because you were late. I see the cosplay. Yep, I like cosplay. Anyway, you guys ready to see? I'm 77. How are you, dude? That's fair. I was at the grocery store. You're always doing something besides watching my stream. What are we buying? I said 79 subs and we'll buy... Or I'll show you guys my manga collection tomorrow. And I wanted Rune Factory, the new one. The new one that just came out. Hi, Mono! How are you doing? Anyway, you guys ready to see my smut collection? Hehe. Bro, never let me go outside again. It's humid in 91. Ha 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 ha! I'll go get my lunch and eat while watching, I guess. Well, no, since you say you guess, I guess I don't need to show you. I don't need to show you guys anymore. Since you guys aren't interested in seeing it. Is sexist not as bad? Right now it's like 80. It's like 84 outside. Not super bad. Sorry, chat. Yep, it's all Manny's fault. Guardians of Azuma? Yeah! I really wanted to play it. Oh, is Naruto saying things in your chat? Are you saying this is you? Are you saying this is you? Are you just outing yourself? Are you just outing yourself, dude? Don't lie to me. I fucking know if it's you or not. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Looks like him. And why are you not this guy? How are you not this guy? It's pretty blatant that it's you. Bro, I'm not. You literally type exactly like him. And why are you bringing him up? Any proof? Yeah, give me your social security number. Let me see your social security number. I don't know, I see him. You were the one who brought him up. Okay, what's your YouTube name then? What's your YouTube name? Send it. Damn exposed. Hi Wigs, how are you? You know, I thought about playing Minecraft today, chat. And then I was like, I'll just make it a short stream. I think we'll play Minecraft maybe Saturday. We'll do just chatting Minecraft Saturday or something. I wanted to play Pokerogue, but I'm also getting tired of Pokerogue. Archikaris, how are you, dude? Oh, Minecraft Saturday? Yeah. I don't have a YouTube account? Uh-huh. Dude, this is the most stupid shit I've ever fucking seen. That is the most blatant way to tell if that's like the same guy. Is, hey, say something on your YouTube account. And he's like, I don't have a YouTube account. Who the fuck doesn't have a YouTube account in this day and age? Bro was an idiot? Well, bro was a child, so... he was a child. So, that's kind of how I figured that shit out. Anyway, I don't have a YouTube account. Lock on Space, you're literally talking to me on this YouTube account. Long live Soppy. You know, there's a goofy game I thought about playing today, but I ended up like I said, just deciding to do something short. No, I'm not. This isn't me. Yeah, it's not you. Oh, Soppy, hi Berks. Anyway, I was just waiting a couple of minutes to see if any stragglers come in. You guys ready to see my cultured book collection? Like I said, this is not the manga part. I didn't want to get ban-hammered, so this is the non-manga part. You won't see anything. Okay, there's nothing to be seen, but I'm gonna explain to you my books. I don't have a Twitch account. I'm not ready? Well, you gotta be ready. You guys ready to see Soppy's cultured books collection? I don't got an account, guys. None of you have an account. Ooh, chili pepper? Yeah, so I found out recently that the women don't call it smut, okay? The cultured women who are like normies, they don't call it smut. You wanna know what they call it? They call it spicy books. And then they often use a picture of a pepper. It's like how swingers use the pineapple. It's like their calling card, you know? So yeah, I found that out. And then I found out instead of calling things like a yandere romance, they call it dark romance. That's what the normies call it. That's exactly what I found out. Wait, what about swingers? Yeah, did you guys know that their calling card is the upside down pineapple? So if you're on a cruise and you see an upside down pineapple, sorry, I killed a gnat. And you guys see an upside down pineapple, that means they were swingers. Okay, I was drinking water. Okay, so first off, I wanted to show you guys the rest of my shelf. So here are my other two shelves. You see, I have, wait, let me fix it. It's bothering me. There. Okay, I have my Morpeko collection. And then I have my Jeff the Lancer collection. And he's like, yowie, yowie! And he's like the keeper of my, like, yowie. Morpeko? It's Jeff? Yeah! I have a little Jeff crocheted plushie that I bought from an Asian market a couple months ago. And I didn't have anything else to sit with him. Until recently when I saw the Jeff comic book. That's literally just all of his little, like, comics. And I ended up buying it. So he's for good luck. It's my Jeff shrine. I hope to get more of them in the future. But right now, it's literally just, like... That's it. That's all I have. And then I have my Morpeko collection. So the middle one with the candy, this one right here. This one was given to, or this one I bought for 20 bucks at an at a card shop. Yeah, I bought this one at the card shop. And then these 4 cards, the 2 big ones, the graded one, and then this Morpeko, to Fallen gave me. And then these 3 plushies. So these 3, or no, these 3 right here. They were from Japan. I bought this one at a used bookstore. I bought this one. I don't remember where I bought it. I bought it somewhere. No, I think I bought this one from the Pokemon Center. And this one I bought from a different used bookstore. So I bought 3 more Pecco plushies from a used bookstore. And then I bought this dude at Target. So this is Fami Chiki, the fluffy one's Fami Chiki. This one is Nana Chiki. And this one's El Chiki. They're all named after the chicken cutlets you can buy in Japan at convenies. Showed up to the stream the moment I saw books in the title. Yeah, my books. I'm not showing you guys my manga, but I'll show you guys my books. So, this is the current book I started reading. It's new. Don't ask me any questions on it because I'm literally on chapter 2. I've literally only read 1 chapter and the prologue. So I'm gonna give you a synopsis of what's happening so far. I don't normally read sports romance, but I needed another book to get my buy one get one 50, and this one was interesting. So in the book, these are all spicy books, by the way. They're all smut. Anyway, so I haven't gotten any smut part, but this girl. So the main girl, her name is Casey. She's like a very introverted, like bookish kind of girl. She likes playing piano. Her how do I say it? Her like brother, or she had an older brother who's 2 years older, and a guy that she had a crush on, who's her brother's best friend. So she likes her brother's best friend, and her brother and his best friend came back from a party, and they picked her up because she doesn't know how to drive yet, and they picked her up. And they got into a big car crash, and the brother, he died. He passed away. So then she like ends up going to college. So the brother's best friend ends up going to college, and then she also ends up going to the same college 2 years later. And that's how they meet again. That's literally it. Her boyfriend's a football star. No, so she has a crush on some like her brother's best friend. He doesn't play football. He's in a frat though. And then apparently the main guy, the main boy, he's gonna be a football star. But I don't know anything about him yet. I'm only 1 chapter in. But I like the book so far. I don't know anything about football, so this could be interesting. Pervert? Yeah, hell yeah, I am. That's Neapolitan 1-star sword picture. Shut the fuck up! I love more Pecco. Anyway, here's the rest, or here's more of my smut collection. Okay, let me explain to you some of these books. Some of these books I don't know. I got them because I heard they were good, but I haven't started it yet. Okay? This one right here. This one's the bane of my fucking existence, okay? So a couple months ago, I was really sad. And I told you guys this in stream. I was like, I'm really sad. This book that I bought, that was like a special edition. So it's a special edition book, and they fucking lost it in the mail. They lost my goddamn book. And then I went to a bunch of the different bookstores, and I was like, hey, are you guys gonna ever get any shipped in? And then they were like, no, we're literally not getting any shipped in. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was really sad. And then come to find out, they just fucking like stalked them in again. So those ladies were liars. They lied to me. And then I bought one. What's this? I bought one on sale. No, I bought one, yeah, on pre-sale. So I bought another one of this book. And I got it, right? You can't tell from this picture. They fucking wrote on it, okay? You can see the indents. If you're like in person, you can see the indents where they fucking wrote on the spine. And that pisses me off. So I had to buy a 3rd one of these. A 3rd one so I could fucking return it. Oh, that is despicable. You can't tell from this picture, but it is literally there, and I can show you guys later. Oh, that's rude? That's what I'm fucking saying. You can see the indents and where they wrote on it. Wow, SMH. Okay, and then this one was crazy. Okay, I haven't read it yet either. But this one, she's like a master's, like a graduate student. And then she like hooks up with a guy after a bar, like after going to a bar, she hooks up with him. And the next day, that's her teacher! Or like her professor. And I was like, whoa! And I haven't read it yet, so don't ask me any other questions. A lot of these you're gonna hear me say I haven't read it yet, because I don't have time. I've only read a couple of these books. Yeah. Not the railroad, but have you ever heard of the Dresden Files? No. I read mainly romance and fantasy. And then this one is freaky deaky. This one here, His Perfect Darkness. This one's freaky deaky, chat. Let me tell you. So I bought this book, and so on TikTok they were like, "Oh, if you like vigilante like romance books, you'll like this book," because they were like, basically they described him as like Batman, right? So he's like Batman, like a rich vigilante, right? And then I need to preface a lot of these. You'll hear me say like I like the drama of it, because low key I do read smut for the drama. I love reading it for drama. Anyway, so in this one, the main girl has these like powers. It's not really like a power, but it's like a sixth sense where she can like kind of not like literally sniff out, but like figuratively sniff out like how killers like kill people, and she's like a detective, and then she has to like team up with vigilante Batman, who like falls in love with her, right? That's how. This is what they told me when I bought this fucking book. I was like, okay, I like Batman. I like the idea of like kind of like supernatural like mystery, because she's like trying to figure out who killed her family. Tell me why the fuck in the first chapter I don't even get a hello. They don't even tell me her name, and she's already in a fucking BDSM club. I dropped it. I dropped this book. I could not keep reading it. I was like, what the fuck? And I got traumatized. I got actually traumatized. I was like, I read it and I read 5 chapters. I was like, okay, maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll like it. I couldn't like it, chat. It was so bad. It's so bad. That sure escalated quickly. I know, right? I don't even get a hello. She's just already in the fucking club getting spanked. That was terrible. I couldn't do it. I tried skipping a couple chapters in, or like skimming it to like get to like the juicy parts, and then it was just like her thinking about him and gooning. It really was 50 Shades of Batman. Yep. Anyway, I'm selling this book. Any of you guys want it? I can't read it, man. It was embarrassing. It was gross. I couldn't do it. And then on this one right here, The Devil's Bargain. This one actually was pretty interesting. I didn't read it yet, but I saw it. I bought it at the same time as I bought this one right here. But this one, so this girl, she's like old, not like super old, but like she's older. And she meets her like, so she had her first love with the main guy of this book. So her first boyfriend and her break up, right? And they go their separate ways. And then years later, she like accidentally kills her like current boyfriend, who I'm pretty sure was like a terrible person. So she kills him on accident, and she doesn't know what to do because she doesn't want to get like in trouble for murder. So she has to call her like vigilante mob boss ex-boyfriend, and he's like the only one who can help her. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was like a super cool like book. So I was like, hell yeah. I'm interested in it though, and it's a hardcover. I really like hardcover books. I won't buy it, but I'll take it. No, you can't. You have to buy it. You have to buy it. You can't just take it. Yeah. And then Brutal Vows. Actually, I don't remember. I bought it recently. It was part of the buy one get 150 sale. As you can tell, a lot of these books I buy for the buy one get 150 sale. I love buy one get 150 sale. And then on the Never list, I believe it's like I don't think this one's smut. I think it's a romance, but I don't think it's smut. She just has like a harem of princes that she has to like try to win one of their hearts, or she dies or something. I don't really remember. And then this one, Kingmakers. This one, think of it like Harry Potter, but instead of like wizards, they're all fucking mafia bosses. The covers look surprisingly innocent. Teehee. Why do you think the women, they're gooning, chat? The women are just gooning. Here, let me remind you. Wait, let me find it again. Where is it? Wait, do I not... Wait, did I get rid of the TikTok dump channel? Wait, what? Am I stupid? Did I put it somewhere else? Wait, where's my TikTok dump channel? Oh. Where is it hidden? What? Oh, it's just hidden. Okay, I was like, where the fuck is it? Let me see if I can find that TikTok that is literally me. Where is it? Now I'm sad. Where is it? Where is it? Give me a second, I'm gonna find it. I need to show you guys what I'm talking about, or you guys are gonna think I'm weird. Wait, I'll just find it on my phone. Unlike manga, books are more subtle with their contents. I don't know, my books are pretty subtle. Teehee. Let me see. Let me see. My books are pretty subtle, chat. Let me see if I can find it. It's definitely here. I definitely have it saved still. I found it! I've shown you guys this before, but I still think this video is hilarious. But like the good kinds of weird? Is there such thing as a good kind of weird? Here. You guys can watch this real quick. Let me show you. No, wrong one. Okay. Tell me if you can hear this.
Women are reading corn everywhere. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Started with my roommate. She's reading a book, Twisted Love.
You'll see that later in my collection.
It's a romantic novel. I see the soft blue cover. I'm like, all right, I bet it's some High School Musical shit in there. She goes back to her room. I go to a random page. Basically, it sounds like this. I got lotion on my shit right now. I'm stroking my shit up. I'm like, that's what you were reading the whole time? You're reading that shit. I'm 3 feet away from you, eating off-brand Cinnamon Toast Crunch because we're not fucking with Kellogg's. Whole time, that's what you're doing. You're just gooning. You're just gooning over there. Turning the damn panties into a crock pot. Who the fuck you slow cooking that for? I told her, listen, you want to read that smut, you go outside, you do that in the yard, and you come back in when you're civilized. Now I'm out and about in New York City. I'm on the subway. I'm seeing different books people got. I'm trying to restore my faith in humanity. I start Googling these books. It's all corn. That's all they're reading. They're all gooning. They're gooning on public transportation. They're gooning in the coffee shops. They're gooning at the parks. And they look at each other because they see the covers of the books and they're like, yeah. And then they talk. And then they give each other more smut to read. And they build a little smut network.
Yeah, anyway, by the way, when he said the thing where he's like, I'm stroking my shit right now. No, that doesn't exist. That's not in the book, by the way. I read that book recently. It's not in it. It's all true, yeah. Sophie seems like someone who would do that. What? I totally do. I talk to the women about it at the bookstore. Teehee. Anyway, like half of these are like my like, think of it like my vigilante mafia collection. These are like my vigilante mafia collection books, like my Batman style books. All of them except for this one right here. Oh. All of them except for this one right here is like mafia, dark like mafia, like Batman level stuff here. Okay, this is my collection for that. And then I have these ones, and you're like, oh, they're so cute, Soppy. Teehee. So these books are all like they're all like grumpy ex sunshine kind of books. I believe it's this one. This one, the main girl, she's taking care of her like sister's kids, like her nieces and nephews, because her sister died, and she meets up with this like biker guy or something, and they fall in love. Yep. Now let's see the warrior cats. I'm not into warrior cats. These books look crazy. These ones are cute, aren't they? They look cute! Aren't they cute? You got the soft blue, the pastel pink and purple. If you guys can't tell, these are the same colors as the next soppy model. Teehee. These are the same books as the next soppy model. They are something with these titles. Huh? Yeah. You can't fool us up with the cute stuff? I think I could. Ayo, you're right! Exactly. These are the next villainous soppy. This is like a hint for the next villainous soppy models. This one's called Wildfire. I've read the first one. I have not read Wildfire. This one came in recently. It's all based on the same thing. It's like a hockey romance. But this one takes place at a summer camp. So this one's a summer camp hockey romance. The cuteness hides that the smut is over 9,000. Breaking news, villainous soppy is just a gooner. You're so right about that. Anyway, this one, these two you guys should be worried about. I'll save these two for last. This one here, Say You Swear. So she is in love with some guy, and she like confesses to that guy, and that guy pretends that he like did not hear it and just kind of ignores her, but he like ignores that she confessed to him. So I think she ends up with like a different guy. She ends up like falling in love with a different guy in the end, I'm pretty sure. And then these two you guys should be worried about. This one is a retelling of Peter Pan, where Hook is like a mafia boss, and they're not. Keep in mind, they're not all ugly. They're all like sexy men now. So Hook is now like a mafia boss, and he like gets with Wendy. Keep in mind, it's just similar names. They're not the same age. They're all different ages, by the way. But they're like, and then Peter Pan is Wendy's like dad in this universe. Yeah. And then Neverland, I believe, is like a euphemism for like drugs. I'm pretty sure Neverland is what they call their drugs. Something like that. I don't really remember. Wendy's nuts hit your... Hey chat, for one gifted sub, I'll time out Roger. For one gifted sub, I'll time out Roger. The pixie dust? Oh, maybe they're called Neverland, but it's pixie dust. I don't remember. They like something was the drugs part. I haven't read this one yet. And this one's Thank you, Manny. Roger, any last words before I send you down the river? Any last words? For one additional sub, I'll be timed out too. I'm procrastinating some IRL work stuff. I'm coming after you, Manny. Yeah. Tell it to the judge. Alright. A fly is flying around my... Not a fly, a fruit fly, but still. So, Hexed is like a, like a Little Mermaid retelling, but I don't know anything about it. This one's relatively new too. This one's relatively new. And then here's my other books. As you can see, I don't have a lot of space for my books. They're all like, as you can tell, they're like all stacked up on each other, and I'm running out of space for more of my goon books. So if you guys want, I have a shelf on Throne, and if you guys want to like donate to that shelf, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, why are we ganging up on Manny? Cause Manny timed out Roger. Anyway, Manny, you have any last words? You have any last words, Manny? 2 timeouts on Manny? Damn. Any last words? Silverstorm? Whoa. Damn, they're after each other today. I can gift a sub to get out of it. Okay, Silverstorm, gift a sub to get out of it. Damn, they're just fanning each other. Malice and Fate. I'm not done with it yet. Let me tell you, okay? Let me go in order. So this book over here, this blue book. Okay, I guess you got out of it. Anyway, so this blue book over here, this one's actually a very light romance where they have to pretend to be a couple for like a job or something. They have to pretend to be a couple, and I thought that was cute. I just thought it was cute. Damn, you're getting banned again, Silver Storm. Any last words? Any last words before you're banned again? Another one. It's like Spike's family. Spike's family minus the like child part. Yeah, I guess they have to pretend to be a couple for I think like a wedding or something. This is that one. Sacrifice me to the king pig gooner. I had to fall in. Cat farming for Soppy. Tefala, did you just get here? I feel like you weren't here earlier. Here, let me show you something. Look where I put your Morpeko cards. Morpeko, Morpeko, Morpeko. Thank you, a real one. See you in 10 minutes, chat. I guess I'll time him out for 10 minutes because he asked for it. Can I gift... Wait. Can I gift one to cancel Silver's gifted? Yeah, you can. That's a possibility. Tefallen doesn't care. I was showing them where I put the Morpekos and they don't care. What is this war? I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyway, back to my books. Damn, you just canceled it out quickly. Tisk tisk. Is it still It is still going? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Got 400 many try me. Damn. Let today be known as a soppy civil war. An eye for an eye gets all the chat timed out. Yes. Yes. Teehee. Anyway, like this, I start draining money from Silver to prevent him from buying collectibles. That's fucked up. Let's see. So I'm just checking, making sure I'm doing everything right. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure of stuff. You're right, I need to buy my tickets for later at 7. What tickets? Hi, Mika! You missed it. Or I guess you haven't missed it. I'm still just telling chat about my schmut. Hi, Falco! Hi there, freaky hamster. The fuck you mean, freaky hamster? Not a freaky hamster. You're a freaky hamster. I'm a freaky guinea pig. There's a difference. Anyway. So, in this book, chat, let me tell you. This book right here. This book is like, how to explain it? He's like former military. He's former military. And they hate each other. But then they love each other, you know? It's like small town romance. Hi, Scott. How are you? Super strikers. Wait, no, that's what I say. Striker. Never mind. This is the last one. Level 2 hype train got some good emotes. Damn. Silverstone, get him. Like all history, I'll exaggerate things. Soppy screamed out, "Please give me huggy wuggies." Huh? Enemies to lovers top tier, especially if they're still enemies at the end. No, not if they're enemies at the end. That makes it sad. My book addiction is a problem. My book addiction is why I'm poor 90% of the time. Or my skib addiction. Anyway, so in God of Malice and God of Pain... Wait, let me make sure I'm getting this right. God of Malice is... Yeah, it's a college romance. It's a college romance where it's like cool guy and like girl And then I don't have it yet, but there's one of them called God of Fury, and it's the 5th book, and that one's a yaoi. I don't have it yet, but that one's a yaoi. All the other ones are girls, okay? All the other ones are girls. But God of Fury, which is the same one, but book 5, that one's a yaoi. I wish I had a book addiction. I need to read more. I'm probably gonna read after I finish this. God of Fury? No, Fury! You want the yaoi? I do, but I'm poor. I'll go to Smut Reveal stream. Hi, E-Man. Why are you late? Why do you hate me? I was showing everyone my true self, and you were here late. How could you? How could you do this to me? This is terrible. Enemies to lovers? But only because they accidentally got both their wieners stuck together in one of the finger traps. Oh, like the Chinese finger traps? I can see that. Someone tell that to Quan Mills. You guys know who Quan Mills is? Probably not. I was here 10 minutes ago, Sabi, but I was making plans to get hot pot tonight. Oh, so you're getting hot pot without me? I want hot pot. These books look so thick. They are pretty thick. Most of them are like 500 pages. No, not Quan. It's me again. You know what, chat? I'll make you guys a deal. I'll make you guys a deal right now, okay? I will make you guys the deal of a lifetime. If someone... Let me make sure it's I can wait, let me double check it's on my throne. If someone or you guys all band together and get me that bookshelf, I will read to you guys a Quan Mills book. Yes. I will read it to you guys in Discord. I'll read it to you guys in Discord. Yeah. That's it. Oh, hey, guinea pig. Hi, Sticky! I'm showing chat my smut! The hell is that? Smut? I've seen a lot of creators talk about how he writes about systematic issues and other in-depth things. I heard his writing's actually pretty good. He just uses his free will for evil. Chat, we have to do it now? This is the smut collection you're talking about? Yes! It just looks normal, but it's actually secretly smut. That's how the women do it. That's how the normie women do it. Anyway, so God of Pain and God of Malice are like college dark romance. So they're like yaoi men, not yaoi, yandere men. Yandere men with like a regular girl. And then this one's Striker. I don't know anything about it, but it's from my favorite author. Her name is Anna Huang, and she writes like she writes like a fan fiction author, and a lot of people don't like that, but I love it. I love fan fiction style of writing, so I read that shit. I eat that shit up. So this is one of her first series. I haven't read it yet, but it was the If We series, and in this one right here, you guys are gonna see a lot of these like types of books, but it's like I fell in love with a guy, but he doesn't want me, so I'm gonna fall in love with a different guy. If you don't have more books than you can read, you ain't doing it right. You're so right. I think I've heard of that author. She's pretty popular. She's like an award-winning author. But I love her. Her name is Anna Huang, and she's Asian. And that's why I like it. She writes about like Asian characters sometimes, and I love it. That's the title. No, it's called the If We series, because it's 4 different books in one series. And it's like, if we ever meet again, if the sun never sets, if love had a price, if we were perfect. I haven't read it, but it takes place in different cities. So one's like Shanghai, one's New York, one I believe is like Florida, and then one is San Francisco. Yeah, it's super cool. And here's my books. These, not my books, but here's my favorite. This is my favorite book. It's called the Twisted Love series, okay, or the Twisted series, and they're getting a Netflix adaptation. It's crazy. The smut books Florida mentioned. Hell yeah. Ew. 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 Tell us about that one. So in Twisted Love, as you can see in this one, where this guy was talking about it, where this guy. So there's this guy. He's like a rich dude. Okay, keep in mind all of these characters by Ana Huang, by the way. They might be a supporting character in one person's book, but in another book they'll be the main character. I just want to let you guys know that. You know the author Quan Mills? You just missed it. We were talking about Quan Mills. There's VTuber shrines and there's Soppy's Ana Huang shrine. I own every single one of Ana Huang's books, and I have to force myself to read other authors' books, so I don't go so I don't speed through her books. Yep. But in the first one, it's about a girl who's like Chinese. I'm gonna spoil this one because this one I've actually read and I really liked it. So she's Chinese. She's Chinese American. And the guy, her love interest, is a Ukrainian guy. Like his family was Ukrainian refugees. Not like what you guys think. Like olden times Ukrainian refugees. And he like built up with his family like a crazy good business. And they're like rich as hell now. But he did it as revenge because his parents were killed. His parents and his sister were killed in a hit. And then they were like, so I'm gonna just like skim through this. So basically, he at first believed that the main girl, her name is Ava. He believed Ava's dad was the one who set the hit on his family. Because they were supposed to kill all of them, but they didn't realize that he was there. So he didn't kill the son, and that's how he became an adult. So Ava is the daughter of this guy named, I think his name is like Michael or something like that. And Michael runs a similar business to the main guy. His name is Alex. So they were like business like competitors. And Alex thought that, you know, he set the hit because like money problems or something like that. And then he ends up somehow falling in love with Ava and being best friends with her brother Josh. And he becomes best friends with them. So he decides, you know what? I'm not gonna like go after their dad for now. But then it's revealed that Ava, she has trauma about swimming because she almost drowned one day. And it was revealed that her dad, because at first she thought it was her mom, because her parents were getting a divorce and she thought her mom pushed her into the lake. But it was actually the dad who pushed her into the lake. And then he like fished her out and said that the mom was the one who like tried to kill their daughter. And the reason they did that was because Ava is not actually his kid. Ava is a product of an affair. So the dad tried to kill Ava, but then because he was an affair child, so that's not his kid. But then he still wants the mom to suffer, so he like pretends to be a decent dad to Ava so that the mom like doesn't get custody, and then she like offs herself. She overdoses. My mind is exploding right now. And then yeah, I'm not gonna let you guys know on the rest of it, but yeah, there's another plot twist, but I'm not gonna say what it is. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That is messed up. It's a pretty good book. Like I said, I read a lot of smut, and you guys are like, oh, Sappy's a gooner. Sappy's a gooner. I read smut because I tend to think the plot twist and like the drama is like higher stakes. Because they're not like, oh, they're not friends that might date. Most of the time they are dating, you know, or they're married or something. And then this one in Twisted Games. So, Ava has a friend group. And every single one of the girls in her friend group, all three of these, are her best friends. They become the main characters in this series. So, one of her best friends actually is a princess of a small kingdom called Eldora. And in this book, she falls in love with her her bodyguard. And but she can't marry him because so her older brother abdicates the throne, and then she falls in love with her bodyguard. But now that she's now set to become the queen of Eldora, she cannot marry her bodyguard. because she has to marry royalty. So she's set to marry in like a loveless marriage. And then in this one, it's Ava's brother and her best friend who hate each other. They're enemies to lovers. I see guinea pig's a nerd. Hi VGR, big guinea pig book nerd. Yeah, I love books. So this one is enemies to lovers, and it's her brother who's like a doctor and her best friend who's a lawyer. And then in this one, I don't really know much about it, but I know her best friend, one of her best friends is like a like Instagram star or something like that. A nerd for smut? No, more like a nerd for romance. And then these 5 books, I don't know anything about them. Well, I know they're from Ana Huang, so I started collecting them. But I heard this one in King of Greed. It's crazy. In King of Greed, she like... They're already married, and he forgets their anniversary, and he puts the girl second, so they get a divorce. But then he has to try and win her back. Like Pot of Greed? Yeah, like Pot of Greed. It sounds like a great book, legitimately. Like I said, I read smut for like the drama. So if you see me say like high praise for a book, it's mostly just drama. Like in this book, the Twisted Love book, the guy made it sound like it was like pure smut, but I think it's like 3 chapters. I think it's like 3 chapters of smut out of like 40 chapters. So it's really not much. Pretty interesting plots, not gonna lie. That's why I love Ana Huang! I'm such an Ana Huang, like, nerd. Yeah, those are my books. Wait, I'm missing one. What? Give me a second, I'm missing one, chat. I definitely took a photo of it. Let me see. Oh, okay. I have one more thing of books. Give me a second. Okay. So, here's this one. I bought a lot of these books. I'm not gonna lie, they were on like super sale. So the Barnes and Nobles, one of the Barnes and Nobles by my house is going out of business. So a lot of these books, I don't know anything about them, but I bought them because I heard they were like really good and on super sale. PowerPoint presentations for smut is peak. I know, right? Take a drink every time she says smart and mentions Ana Huang. Is that how it's spelled? Damn, you guys are gonna be drunk by the end of that. Anyway, or dead. Anyway, so in this book is like one of the few I know. And so in Butcher and Blackbird, it's a rom-com. It's a rom-com romance where they like fall in love, but they're both like serial killers. But it's like a rom-com. I heard really good things about it. But like I said, I don't know much about it at all. I just kind of bought it because it was on 40% off plus 10% off. On super sale. Damaged Goods already sounds cursed. No, actually, Damaged Goods is about a girl who's a ballet dancer. And she, like, has a terrible accident or something. So she can no longer dance. Like, she can no longer do ballet. And she has to, like... she like, has to deal with the fact that she can no longer dance like she used to. And, like, then she falls in love. These are actually pretty tame. These two right here, pretty tame. You'd be surprised. Oh, hi, how. Thank you for the sub, dude. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. I just read the description, comment, and try a chapter to find ones I like, huh? Wait, what? Wait, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm home. Hi, Kaiju. Is this Soppy smut? Yeah! Yeah? Hey, chat. I'll let you guys pick. Which of these you guys think is not smut? One of these books is not smut. Can you guys guess which one it is? Can you guys guess which one it is? Hee hee. Puppy got refined taste when it comes to smut, it seems. Or I like sales. Smut Google Ducky, Brutal Prince. Damage goods. Okay, continue. 12th Night, Brutal Prince. Manny got it right. It was the 12th Night. The 12th Night is actually a book about like people playing D&D. So it's a guy who likes D&D. Like I don't know if it's actually called D&D, but it's basically like D&D. But instead, he's like a football player or something who also likes D&D. And he like has to figure out how to like do both, you know? That's literally it. That's literally it. That's it. Lock your doors. The drama goes crazy. I agree with Soppy. Manny confirms smut enjoy. Listen! There's nothing wrong with liking smut. Have you heard of My Happy Marriage? I think that's what it's called. I haven't really watched the anime though. I like it. It has drama. I like the drama. D&D is actually really fun. I never got into it. Never got into it. But anyway, that's my current smut collection. I want more of it, but I don't have the money. I gotta save up for the subathon. Damn. 1 hour on the dot exactly. Like I said, today's stream wasn't gonna be super long or anything. I just wanted to hang out a little bit. Oh, it looks like Siggy got the Switch too. Alright, let's go see Siggy since he got the Switch too. Anyway, I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will see you guys... Saturday for stream. Saturday we'll be doing some just chatting and Minecraft. So, until then, thank you for showing us your smut. Thank you for listening to me blab about my smut. The only person that ever lets me do that is Obi. Chris doesn't want to listen to me tell him about my smut. Anyway, chat, until then, I love you all and hope you have a nice rest of your night. Bye-bye!